Okay. Welcome to the Sweetwater, y'all. We're starting out now. 1, 2, 4. Came out. However many people end up in here are going to get a really, really good bang for their buck. We're the Soundfield, and quick introduction so that everybody knows who's who. That's Mark Karan. Y'all know Mark Karan. And that is Kathleen Salvia right there. Huh? And that's Mr. Henry Kicking Salvia over there on the keyboard of the Flying Salvias. And that's some guy named Nick Grabien on bass. And back there on backing vocals and oh yeah drums is Larry Luthi. And we are, I'm actually kind of pleased that it's not packed to the nine, since I know a whole lot of people were worried about coming indoors, you know, even with vax requirement, because it can get scary, and it is still scary out there. But thank you guys for coming out. And I've got my set list right down here. We are going to do something off our first CD, which, by the way, there's Joy over at the merch table. Once I get this off the pitchfork. This is first of two dirty songs in this set. And this is about an encounter that I had that did not end the way it ends in the song, because I didn't realize I was being hit on. If I'd realized I was being hit on this, yeah, but I didn't. So I just said, no thanks, I have a bus ticket, it's okay, and headed home, and then went, damn. This is a song called Deep Red Joy. Ready? Hungry, I said, I know, and on about not having sex with a musician. But the sounds yeah, right?
Very bad
It's part of the writer. You have to. Wasn't you? Yeah. So we're actually going to do a cover right now. And I know an awful lot of people out there cover Grateful Dead songs. This one is not a Grateful Dead song. It's a Robert Hunter tune. And so far as I know, nobody ever covered it. This is off of, is it Tales of the Rum Runners or Boys in the Bar? One of his solo albums from back in the mid-late 70s. And I heard him do this live with his band Roadhog. And the song just killed me, and I've been wanting to cover it ever since. So I need to change guitars. Give me a moment. And also, trust me.
You know, Deb introduced the band, but she didn't introduce herself. Even though we all know who she is, Deb Grabien leads.
Wearing my shirt, by the way, that was my birthday present to myself this year, that says, be the kind of woman our daughters revere and misogynists fear. Words to live by. This is a song called Ariel. And this is one of 4 songs tonight that we really have never done live before. So, Bob, if I screw it up, tough. Deal with it. I know you're out there watching going, really? Yeah, really. Ever since her horse retired, but I don't think I can pull much longer. I've never been this tired before. Up jump the blockchain dancers, empty hands that grasp for answers, fasten on to one another. of every day, they fade away. And monuments to crippled nightmares, puppets dangle in the treetops. The cold magician calls his voice in stone, flies away, flies away. Ariel sings overhead, and deaf man's mouth the words she said, but they never hear the song she's singing. Not now, not now. Ariel, as well unholy a place as any place I've ever been, and you can knock, knock, knock. No one comes to let you in. No one comes. Solid on this final floor as any floor I've walked upon. Is broke beneath my footsteps. I've no place left to stand on anymore. I love to love and not to change. Some are lost, and some remain, and nothing can replace the light that once has died, and tonight no one can. And if I had the sense to know which things count, which are sure, well, I'd hold my faith between my hands instead of all these chains and bands. Yes, I would. Thank you, Bob, for writing such an amazing song. We're gonna. I do a little bit of guitar switching back and forth. Fortunately, at this point, it's getting easier. No mosaic pedal on that. So this one is for Dennis McNally over here, because for some reason he really likes this song. It's off the most recent CD, This Moment of the Storm, and it's called Trick of the Light. Let's see if I cannot gallop away with it. It's just a trick of life. It's just a trick of life. Occasional moans, occasional screams. The dumpster out back is full of hopes and dreams. I cover your ears, pretend you don't hear. Remember, nothing's ever really what it seems. Hand out a business sign hanging over the door. Tell me why should I fight? I don't care anymore. Making my way, going day to day. I wish I knew exactly what I'm doing this for. Starlight don't shine so bright. I prefer the shadows and the dark of the night. Well, anyone who thinks I'm doing alright, I hate to burst your bubble. It's just a trick of life. It's just a trick of life. Out in the alley, I go down on my ass. Love and expectations and broken glass. Look the time in the face and just let him pass. I maybe trend's over, or maybe it's not. And these days I seem to be shrugging off. Moons overhead, shadows run red. One deep breath, give it one last shot. Starlight, don't you shine so bright. I prefer the shadows and the dark of the night. Well, anyone who thinks I'm doing alright, I hate to burst your bubble. It's just a trick of life. 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 Trick of the leg. That's for you, Dennis. So I think I mentioned that we have 4 songs. 3 of them have never been done publicly or live before. And one of them has only ever been done once at a Nasty Woman Bad Hombre show at Jerry Horn's excellent Tiburon Wine Place. So yeah, I'm risking having a couple of senior moments here. Also, because there's not a lot of room, we left the music stand, which would hold lyrics and things, in its box. Let's see if I can remember all of them. This is a new song, and it owes its existence to the fact that Taylor Swift, who is a wonderful storyteller, wrote a song about her grandmother called Marjorie. And the first 30 or 40 times that song came on, I had to pull the car over if I was driving because I was crying hysterically, which meant that it was pressing a button somewhere, and that meant that I needed to look and see what it was that was being pressed. And I looked at all the obvious, was it him? No. And then all of a sudden I went, oh shit, mother-shaped storm clouds in every direction. So this was a song about my mother. We did not have the warmest of relationships. And if I forget a line or a chord here or there, brand new, I don't have the lyrics in front of me. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. This is called Who Am I Crying For? She was impossible to love. We didn't like each other much. I remember those fights and squeezing tight around each other's necks. I don't remember one feeling touch from either of us. I had a space inside, it was empty and hot. I always gave just as good as I got. We'd go 1,000 miles, but at the end of the day, we were both too stubborn to let it dry. Trying to see through a steamed up window, trying to see through a dirty screen. Pressure behind my eyes, building inside my core. No one to answer me, nobody anymore. No one left on the wrong side of that door to tell me, who am I crying for? Who am I crying for? And we'd lock up like a couple of junkyard dogs. And I'd see everything I couldn't stand in myself in those deep brown eyes of hers. I never really knew, I never knew what she saw. And did she understand that what she wanted to break was the mirror image of her own dark face? And did she understand that what she hated was everything about herself she didn't want to be? Trying to see through a steamed up window, trying to see through a dirty screen. Pressure behind my eyes, building inside my core. No one to answer me, nobody anymore. No one left on the wrong side of that door to tell me, who am I crying for? Who am I crying for? Was it you, the mother I never knew? I needed to say, I remember the day I stood by your grave and watched them lower you into that horn heart like clay. I felt so much less than I felt today. And how can I miss the mother I never had? She'd have been on my side, covered my back, but everything went by. She never reached for my hand, and I still don't understand. And I need to know I am feeling like this, grieving for a mama never offered a kiss. And at this point, we're going to bring up a guest, and I'm going to change guitars. On account of this is Mr. Jim Lewin. And stick around for some really high octane stuff from Edge of the West, because we're sure gonna. So sweaty. Spaghetti wires. All over the stage. All over the damn stage. My God. Yeah. No, we haven't rehearsed this at all. We have. We haven't rehearsed it with Jim. This is a Steve Earle song. I have played this song so many different ways. I started out wanting to play it because I heard David Lindley playing it on a Bagla Massage. So I got a Bagla Massage and I learned how to play it on that. And we recorded it on a Bagla Massage with Lindley playing his Irish bouzouki against it. But then I played it on my PRS, which is specifically purposed, really high action, just for slide. So we played a lot of slide on it. And then I got this amazing Zemedis extended scale thing, which sounds like this. You heard it on Ariel. And sounded just fine on this. But as Lauren Murphy, my sister from Another Mister, has pointed out, every other girl in the Deep South is Johnny Lee this or Johnny Lee that. So the singer in this version, John Lee Pettymore, is a third generation moonshiner with plans of her own, female. And when she has nightmares about Vietnam, she was probably on the ground with the medical corps, and her nightmares would be really, really nasty. So let's see if we can get this down. It's Copperhead Road. And my name is Johnny Petty. Jim. Yowza. Thank you, Jim. I lost my pick halfway through that song. That was fun. That was definite. And by the way, when good friend Don Halliday played this for Steve, played the album version, which is on the This Moment of the Storm for Steve Earle, he listened to it and solemnly said, you know, there's just some things women do better. I will take that. This is going to be a slightly long introduction. I wrote this song in 2014 for some women that I knew and know and love who were going through some really, really hard times and who were expected to be just tough and resilient and stoic and suck it up and absorb it. And I usually dedicate that song to them. But tonight, it gets a different dedication because 5 years before I wrote Fearless, which is this song, I spent about 10 weeks doing one of the hardest things I have ever done in my entire life, which was mentoring a double handful, I think 10 or 11 total, women in Afghanistan, some of them deep in Taliban-held provinces at the time, like Kandahar. And we had smuggled them in laptops, reconditioned 5-year-old, 6-year-old laptops through a network out of Kabul using the old smuggling routes, which is great, and into the hands of a lot of these women's male allies, because there were a lot of wonderful guys in Afghanistan who were not the Taliban. And these women could have been, had they been caught using a laptop, they could have been beaten, they could have been tortured, they could have been taken out in the town square and shot. That did happen quite often. And when I say it was a humbling experience, it literally fractured me to do it, and I was asked to do it for a second chunk. Most people doing it, we could only deal with it for a month. But Masha Hamilton, the wonderful writer and the founder of the Afghan Women's Writing Project, which is still out there, asked if I would sign on for a second stint. And what killed me about it, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional here, but what killed me about it was the sense of being an absolute total fraud, because I would give these women assignments and say, okay, write about music, write about the smell of food cooking, write about something, you know, I would give them real things to write about. None of it was puff. And I would get their assignments back, and they would always address me in the email as honored teacher or revered teacher. And I just felt like I ought to be on my knees to them. One of them was killed recently, I got word of this, in the rush for Kabul airport, because we couldn't be bothered to extend the deadline by 10 days to get another couple of 100,000 people at risk out. But I think most people in America have had zero dealings with Afghanistan, but I have. Those women were worthy of a way better teacher than me. I'm just glad I was able to do something. So tonight, this song is dedicated to the 20 or 30 million women who will be arrested, enslaved, tortured, or killed, and their daughters, because already in the northern provinces, the Taliban have been swooping down on houses and taking girls between 6 and 8 years old to give to as trophies to the guys who supported them when they were not in charge. And that's because we turned our backs just a little too soon and could not think it out. So tonight, Oh, hell no. There we go. The song is for them because they were worth a whole lot better than what they're going to end up getting. This is called Fearless. I'm sorry, my sister's in Afghanistan. I wish I could do more, but that's all I got for right now. So we will go from that to the other dirty song in the set. Very dirty song in the set. And Kathleen gets to take a break for a couple of songs there. And let me make sure I'm in tune, because this is really gritty. This is called If We Get Lucky. And it's basically an older woman looking at her man going, come on, let's go, baby. You know, like you do. Well, like some of us do. I suspect more of us want to admit it. Okay. If we get lucky. Ready? Take a long deep breath. Woo! Also, some scary bass from Grabien over there. I love these guys. I'm so lucky to have Henry on that piano over there and Mark over here. These guys behind me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, drummer ain't too shabby himself. I mean, if you like drums. I do. This is took me a while to figure out with this incredibly short, it's one of the two shortest songs we do, and it's the short one we're doing tonight. Took me a while to figure out what it was about. After, why did I write this? Where did this come from? And I realized it's my fuck you to the patriarchy. On account of women and men have had enough of that shit. Seriously had enough of that. It's a good theme right now on account of, Texas, Florida. This is a thing called Twist That Knife. In case people are wondering why I don't make eye contact and do all this, I've got multiple sclerosis, so if I take the eyes off the fingers, there's a really good chance that they will not remember to go back because the signal to the brain isn't doing it. I do look up occasionally though, especially at her because she's right there. This is called Twist That Knife. Things like I used to. Used to be an open soul. I'm a whole lot tougher now. Took some time, but I learned how to step back and close the door. And I don't heal the way I used to. Used to take forever. Comes with age, I learned how to turn my back and walk away. Turn my back and walk away. Let me tell you something, darling. A lot of things are coming to an end. The biggest thing, at least for me, Memo to self, remember to tune this back up when we're done with this song. This is the song I wrote for a late love. It's called Somewhere in Time. your voice calling my name. Light falls, the shadows fall. Just me left to carry So this is in fact the last of the new ones coming up, and oh yes, he reminded me I have to tune this back up. Yeah, good Nick, man. That's it. See, you know, he covers my back. Tune the guitar up, or it'll sound like crap when you try and play walk on it. Once you're right. So we're going to change guitars one more time. I know there are wireless guitar systems out there somewhere. So I was a teenager in New York City in the 60s and left in 71 to come out here. And just found myself thinking about it and came up with this song, and it's called In Winter. And anybody who was in New York in the late 1960s will know exactly which all-night delicatessen serves egg creams with extra foam. Just saying. Ready? Dripping sweat. Huh? Here we go. This is a song called In Winter. Was a time for a crowded beach. I'd settle down and fall asleep, umbrella shading most of me. A little kid yelled, people splashing on the shoreline. Summer in the city in the heat of July. Crackle of the music on the AM radio. I was up on the roof and under the boardwalk, saying all the words dance for hours on end. When me and young men are on the street, 1,000,000 light years still ahead. Forever again, but now the passion is paralyzed between two breaths. Get the short end of my life. Illness and anguish, November cuts to past a night. I live with knowing I'll probably never know when the music stopped, when the dams began to slow. So blue, so cold as I sing down in winter. That's the first time we have ever played that song publicly. Yeah, that's new. That's the other thing that us, when we, after we finished sound check, we went back and had a bottle of water and a white towel, and they both disappeared. I'm missing the towel more than the water. Water I can replace. Oh, nice man. I have no idea how people put on like all this spackle and lipstick and shit, and then they get up here and it's like, I'm standing in a puddle. If these pickups were shielded, there would be jolts of lightning. It's like I just gave up on this, man. This is how you know you're getting near the end of your set. I feel like that was a little strange. We're back to Pearl for the last two songs. There we go. Now we're talking. This is a political song. It's off the last album. It's called Walk. With thanks to William Butler Yeats. Turning and turning in the widening gyre. Turning and turning in the widening gyre. Turning and turning in the widening gyre. The falcon cannot hear the falcon fly. Rusted screen door hanging loose in the breeze. With no protection out against the coming freeze. Summer has died, the autumn moves in. We brace for a war against winter. We cannot move. Please don't suggest that we wait on the ledge. And my feet are already too close to the edge, and the roadway is crumbling into the abyss. Don't understand how I came down to this. Hashtags and slogans are written in chalk. They wash away the first rain, and I walk. Turning and turning in the widening gyre. through this life like a bug on a stalk. The hashtags and slogans all written in chalk. They wash away the first rain. And I walk in turning in the winding tide. And I walk in turning in the winding tide. And I walk in turning in the winding tide. And I walk in turning in the winding tide. And I walk in the So, everybody, thank you for coming out. This is our last song, and it's a Tom Petty tune. I said at the beginning of this set that we started dark and we were going to end hopeful, which is unusual for me. But, Petty wrote this song back in 1992. And it's the perfect metaphor for the fact that there's people in a room again, safe and socially distanced and masked when needed, but in a room again. And we're just gonna rock out on this one at the end of this and let Mark and Henry do their thing because they do it so well. And this is called You and I Will Meet Again. I won't say guests, Mark Karan, and Kathleen Salvia and Henry Salvia, Nick Grabien on bass, Larry Luthi on drums and backing vocals. Stick around, folks. Edge of the West is going to blow the roof off. We'll see you in a bit.